right here, isn't it? Just, it's a juggling act, man. You get a good shot of the, of the turn-on point, and then you got a lamppost right in front of you. It's like, you know. I mean, you know. This could make a noise. Oh yeah. Growler. Inbound with lampposts. I'm gonna have to shift forward, man. I'm gonna have to shift forward. What's that all about? Okay. Just sorry about that. Okay. Let's get this. Sorry, folks. Oh, for flip's sake. Stand by, GP. Wow, very deep racing. Okay, APU is on South African. Okay. Cheers, mate. What he said. What's that, Jelly? Just remind me. Is this the NHS 757? No, it's not. No. But it's a 757, which is just classic. Oh, wow, really? Wow. Okay. Hey folks, how's everybody doing this evening? Hope you're having a good day. Just going to let this these RB211s, I think they're RBs, or are they CF6s? I think they might be CF6s, I'm not sure. But just from this angle, it's quite difficult to see. Here we go. Sounds like RB211s to me. That's definitely RB211s. It's not the CF6s. Wow, he's gone up quick. She's pushing. So here we go. This is what we've come out here for, folks. Hope everybody's doing well. It's South African 346 going back to Joburg. It is Joburg, I take it, and not Cape Town. Is it Cape Town or Joburg? Okay. Apparently full with expats, I believe. Just because of where he's parked. Just because of where he's parked, he's going to get the big pushback. Unfortunately, won't be starting head on like we like to see, like the 767s and the Dreamliners, even 777s, because he's in that far. He was at that far gate, so that'll be the reason. Japan's Dreamliner coming out. Just getting word from one of our sources, very reliable source, it has to be said. One of the 777-200s, British Airways, went down to maintenance at Cardiff and has had the seats removed. Obviously, British Airways must have been looking into the pros and cons of taking the seats out versus having PPE on the seats. I think in general, possible little bit of wear and tear on the seats, but most importantly, the fact that for each seat, you could probably, instead of fitting one box or maybe two boxes, you could fit 4 boxes in that position. So obviously being able to maximise the cabin space. And of course those 777s will be refitted and put back into service, I'd imagine, at some point in the future, unless they're just going to be left as they are. Go on, fire it up, son, right on its way out. Has he stopped? Definitely has stopped, hasn't he? We've got a new member there. 787, £7.87. Coming from Stephen Oxborough. Thank you, Steve. On Super Chat. Just grab this 787 for Stephen Oxborough. And interesting. Just going to get a just going to come back to this one. Sorry, folks, but firing up those Trent 5s, 556s, I think. Look how long she is. Is that Tommy Blundell? New member Tommy Blundell? And Izzy, is it? Oh. Got to admit, I have had a day of insects today. Those lads work so hard, man. see Jay is in the house. Keith Corner. Dave Roberts, B. Calpan, Daniel Hill, Mr. Righty. 1,400 people watching us. Here we go. Mega wheelie again. Look at that. Still going. Yeah, that's even longer, man. Still only just down, man. Wow. Is that our wheelie king, man? Is that our wheelie king of London? The great wheelie king of London Heathrow. Yeah. Neil Collins, £1.99. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Great to see you here. Not the longest, not going to be a mega show. Just see what happens, shall we? Anything else? Of course, it's not like we can look on the. Is it? Tango Alpha Bravo. Bravo? Is that Boac in the hangar I can see? Oh, okay. Okay. So it could be a turn and burn for this boy or girl, just because there is one on approach. Big long thing, got to take it right the way out to the runway's edge to get this thing on the centre line. Look how far out he's got to take that nose. Got to get going, mate. Whose 350 is this? Whose 350 is this, Chilly? Oh, it's BA350 from Tel Aviv. Okay, regular service now, isn't it? Let me just shift this forward a little bit. Flipping Nora. Okay, that's interesting. Right, just stand by. I need to quickly jump down and yeah, I know. They did though, didn't they? They did stick a load more up, didn't they? Right. Is it? Oh, right, okay, interesting. Okay, we could nip up here for that, couldn't we? Well, it's not going to be here, is it? It's going to be over the other side. It's going to be over at the paddock. Yeah. Stand by. She's on her way now. Tomorrow morning. tomorrow morning. Interesting. Okay. That is a little bit better. Yeah, that gives us a little bit more time. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Righty. Okay. Let's just. Oh, there's a Swiss A320 coming out. That's quite nice. So this is Aviation in May 2020, folks. But what we're trying to do is, and welcome everybody, whoever's watching, just to let you guys know that on Wednesday next week, we've got a military show for you. Not going to say where it is just yet, because we've got one phone call to make tomorrow morning. But in general, it's on. And yeah, still debating because, you know, because our members have supported me so, so loyally throughout this whole campaign, throughout the whole COVID-19, throughout the 50 days that we were on air for, and so on and so forth. I can't help but feel. I know you guys are like, no, let it go to Freeview, let it go to the Freeview audience. But you guys, you're supporting me financially, so therefore you're supporting the channel. Therefore you're putting money into the travel budget, which at the moment we can't travel, but we're planning to. And of course there will be a significant travel budget there come the season that we're able to travel. And I can assure you that as soon as we're able to travel, we'll be putting out those exclusive shows for our members. But just in terms of what we can do domestically here in the UK, I can't help but feel I just want to give something back, man, you know, because at the moment, you know, everybody's sharing the love, fair enough, but I just want to show commitment to my members, and I don't think there's any harm in that. So there's a possibility that Wednesday will be a members only show. Of course, if we put something together, then we'll throw it out to. Here we go. Oh, these bloody sticks, man. Yeah. See, Alitalia triple is in again. Do what? Did you just say glitch? Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I can assure you that we're looking every day, folks, and you know, it's good stuff coming out. It's good news coming out. It's definitely, you know, when you consider this time 2 months ago, you know, the forecast in terms of what was going to be coming up. Listen to this thing go out. Beautiful set of Leap 1A engines. Little mini 350, I call it. Little set of mini GE90s almost. Here we go. this could go up quick. Maybe not. Wow. So who else we got in town? I think that's Air China Star Alliance 330, is it not? That 200 over there. Another Air China next to it. It's China Southern's Dreamliner in the 787 style livery. I'll tell you what I'm going to do quickly. I'm just going to quickly switch this panning arm over to the other side. Looks like BOAC over in the maintenance sheds, which is quite interesting. Wouldn't it be great if British Airways utilised stripped out all the seats of their 747 fleet, or at least the economy seats? Because the problem, of course, as you can appreciate, folks, when you're stripping out an aircraft like a Boeing 777 or any particular passenger jet, the economy seating is one stage, which is easy, just like sort of like 4 bolts, however many it might be. But then you start looking at the sort of like the premium class and the first class and business, all those kind of funky suites that you have on board the aircraft, and it can, of course, that causes major issues in terms of the amount of time it takes storing them as well. So that's why they've obviously, British Airways have obviously considered it. Now, whether they've torn out the front end of the aircraft, the business seats and so on and so forth, because obviously, as you can appreciate, in the business class area, putting PPE in there is quite difficult, because you've obviously got the fabric, the materials, the leathers and all that sort of stuff that are on the seats, which can easily be scratched and damaged and torn and so on and so forth by loading cardboard boxes, which can have quite pointy edges to them, of course. Vadis34, thank you for my sanity during all of this. Greeting from Chicago. Keep flying high. Thank you, Vadis. Let's call out some people been waiting very patiently. And man, guys, if I miss your comment, please don't be upset with me. It's just that there are so many comments, and obviously you need to get myself into the rhythm of things. James O'Brien, good afternoon to you. K Duff, Tony Strickland, Tony McCall. Bet that 777 will be going for new seats soon. Anyway, which one are we talking about? Oh, I see what you mean. The one that's yeah. I think, to be honest with you, it's more likely one of the it's the ones that they're using to turn into pure cargo aircraft. Possibly are one of the 777s that was due to be retired from the British Airways fleet anyway, because all of the Gatwick's 777 fleet were completely refurbished, whereas the 777s at London Heathrow were sort of like left as they were, very sort of like archaic in terms of the onboard entertainment systems. It's possible, I would imagine, that the 777 that they have converted is one of the old London Heathrow 200s, which is probably bound for the scrap heap or bound for sale or return, whatever it might be. So therefore, chances are that they have ripped out the entire cabin to utilise it for PPE. Terry Slater, good evening to you. Stephen Billings, Paul Keys, George Faulkner, Kay Duff, Nigel Warren, Debbie Speller, Caroline Blair, James O'Brien, Tony Strickland, Mr. Righty 71, Alaska Airlines, Sailor Mike. CBS News over here in the States ran a story for US carriers. There is an entirely new disinfecting program and no mixed drinks, according to Oscar Munoz, executive chairman of United Airlines. No mixed drinks, as in no tea with milk and sugar, or are we talking about like rum and coke? But interesting anyway to see what's coming back. Is that? I don't know. Interesting to see what's coming back from so many airlines, and that you know, with the whole restrictions being imposed over here in terms of the quarantining and so on and so forth. I think Raymond Dixon, good afternoon to you, new member on Big Jet TV. I think did I hear right, or was it just a or was I hearing things, or did I part hear it that the French were saying if you quarantine our people over in the UK, then you know, we'll keep your people over here, or something like that. You know, tit for tat or something like that. I don't know. Ross Kennedy, good afternoon. Keith Cornell. Trone Hunter. James Roberts, K Duff. Good afternoon to all of you guys. Barry Ackerman, 199. Thank you very much indeed, Barry. Stuart Aslett, DHL from the west at flight level 39. Wow, 39,000 feet from the west. Oh, there she is. Is that her there? DHL, as in what? 76, 75, A300. Let's just have a little look and see what she is. Let me get my bearings. It's a 330. Is it? Oh well, none of the ones that I just mentioned. Is that her there? Oh yeah, that's got a red belly on her. Wow, she's only 3 years old, wow. Come on, girl. Let's see you in all your glory. Trying to check. Is that focus, Jilly? Is it? Yeah. It's because I'm looking into the sun. I'm looking into the sun. I can see the red belly. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Iberia's 321 just sneaked past us. See now, there's, you know, I'll be honest with you. It's all down to when the quarantining is relaxed, and that is something that I'll be honest with you. Well, they're saying it's going to be about 3 weeks, didn't they, or something like that? And of course, as soon as that happens, yes. It's all around about middle of June, isn't it? Beginning, yeah. Well, there's your problem. People aren't going to be able to do that, are they? You know, they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be prepared to be honest with you. I mean, they can't. You know, just. There's definitely going to be some system of, you know, passport stamping coming up, isn't there? It's got to be some kind of system that they're going to initiate, I would imagine, or implement. Sorry, you know, because you can actually. Oh. Yeah, I read a LinkedIn message LinkedIn post, should I say, this afternoon from the guys at GT Engines, based up there at Stansted. Hoping to do some stuff with them in the future. They basically will take the service and repair CFM 56 RB211 engines and so on and so forth, and break them down as well for spares. But they've had their entire staff, which isn't like hundreds and hundreds, but their entire staff at GT Engines have been tested with the antibody test. So that's, I think, important. If you've had it, is it safe to travel? I don't know. I don't know, because, you know, can you get it again? You know, are you immune? Is there, you know, there's so many different variables here which we don't really know. Nick McNair, good afternoon to you. Darren Smith, Paul Skilling. Sean Seedale, aircraft never cease to amaze me. Sean, you're quite lucky, because I'm exactly the same as you. Aircraft never cease to amaze me. You love them. We'll stand here and watch this empty airport for as long as we can, just to catch jets. And yes, I missed the Cathay Pacific 747 freighter going out tonight. Hold my hands up to that one, folks. Out for a ride, quite an extensive mountain bike ride today, so I was a little bit tired. So I was resting up. And I took my eyes off radar for a short while, so forgive me for that. Interesting though, you know, lunatics in mountain biking as well. I've got to be honest, lovely fella, don't get me wrong, he was a lovely bloke, but I've come hurtling down this this trail at Pease Lake, you know, flat out, jumps and berms and very fast downhill section. I've come up to this section, gone over the top of the brow of this hill, come down the other side. There's a flipping dog running down the track in front of me. I'm like, what the hell? I nearly went straight into the back of it, because, I mean, fair play to it. It was probably, you know, it's probably faster than me, but, well, it wasn't, but you know, it had skills, put it that way. But I nearly collided straight into the back of him. Had to slam on the anchors, came to the end of the trail. The dog runs up to his owner, which is the mountain biker who's like, you know, who was just in front of him as well. So basically, the bottom line is, he's taken his dog to the trails, no lead, no nothing like that, and the dog's just running around the trails behind him and with all his mates and all. It's like, yeah, take the dog for a walk and leave it at home, and then go out riding your bike, because you know, I've got to be honest with you, I've had it before. I have had it before, and it just does amaze me that people can be so reckless as to take their dogs. And it always annoys me as well. I mean, you know, you might think I'm a bit of a moan and groan merchant, but people who take their dogs for a walk while they're riding their bike with a lead, you know, they're riding along and the dog's running and running and running, but the dog will only run for so far, mate, you know, before it gets puffed out. But it's got no choice, is it? When you're riding at 20 mile an hour, the poor thing's got to keep running, innit? Otherwise, you're going to drag it along the street behind you. Honestly, who's getting the exercise there? You know. Anyway, Raymond Dixon, Mike Weaver, and more new members. Sophie Fitzpatrick, Fitzpatrick. Good afternoon to you. Christopher Bowman, welcome. Julie is a new member. Jackie B, K Duff, General TV and banter is good for me. Stopped watching the news entirely. Yes, why not? Why not? Big Trains TV, especially when you've got, you know, politicians who we rely on to give us advice, and then they go, you know, not doing what they're supposed to do. Alan Phillips, yes, I do use GoPro on my rides, but only on specific rides if I go to, say, Bike Park Wales or something like that. Paul MK, good afternoon to you. Tony Strickman there, China A320. A330, that's must read. That's got to be a Tony Strickland 10 minutes, yes. We have, of course, seen an Air China A320 Neo at Toulouse, have we not? Most definitely. I'm pretty sure we have, definitely. Is rare, due in 30 minutes. That's that little A320, isn't it? Cameron Knights, there we go. Loves the rant. Let's fly away. Lorraine Day, 100% agree with you. Dog walking, Jerry, totally. Yeah, I mean, just don't be so lazy, man. You know, come on, do you want to go for a walk? I mean, the dog, when we had a dog, always used to love to go, do you want to go in the car? Do you want to go in the car? You'd go mad getting in the car, you know, like, you know, but, you know, dragging it behind you on a bike, it's like, wow, man, intelligence is just like, just not there, is it? You know, you can't, like, you're right there, dog, you're right, you're not puffed out, are you? I'll just keep going. Oh, do you want me to stop and you can get a bit of a rest? You know, no, you're right. But... Dan Air, the BA 777-236. Ah, there we go. So Dan Air giving some information. She's currently at LHR since her return from Cardiff on the 22nd of May. Well, what's the age of that aircraft, that 200? And I think it was one that wasn't stripped out, if I'm right in saying. 19 years old. There you go. She must be one of the ones for the end of life. Thank you, Roy Johnson. Debash Mode. Good afternoon. Normally, right now, I'd be in turn 3 photo pit at the Indy 500, shooting cars barreling at. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a real shame, Debash. The Indy 500. Wow. I think is that other than during the war, Second World War. I think the Indy 500 has been going for, the Brickyard has been going for longer than it was going before the war. So I think during the war maybe. But, you know, America wasn't really affected that badly with the war. So in terms of sporting events, I'm saying. So has the Indy 500 ever been cancelled? Vision Thing, good afternoon to you. Roy Johnson. Philip Turin, Boris couldn't do ATC takeoff. No. Take off. No, don't take off. I mean, push back. I mean, no. What are you doing? Julie, thanks for taking time to show us all this footage every day is a step closer to flying again. Indeed it is, Julie, and we're all up for that. Anything overhead? No, nothing overhead. Nothing happening here, folks. Oh, really? Oh, Cargo Lux X Cargo Logic. Wow. Okay. From the west, yeah? Oh. Okay. Okay, so, and how far, where's she at the moment? Lime green engine cowl. Let's see, we should be able to pick that up. What's her altitude? Okay. We might well pick up that lime green engine cowl, folks. Middle East Airline A320 on the push by the looks of it. M14 guy, good to see you here, M14 guy. Haven't seen you for a while. Dallas Fort Worth, I think M14 guy's at. Is he not? We've got somebody. We've got a few people at Dallas Fort Worth now. Contacted by somebody the other day who's looking forward to welcoming us there. So looks like we're going to get ourselves out to Dallas Fort Worth as soon as the bleeding restrictions are lifted, which we don't know how soon that's going to be. I think, to be honest with you, the chances are we're more than likely to see, look at this beautiful thing here, look. What's that? Where's the mousey? Where's the mousey? Oi! What's that? It's a little Kestrel, isn't it? Is it Kestrel? Did I actually get it right? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Look at that, looking right at me. Don't want to miss that 747. Vision thing, M14 guy. Keith Miller. Brandon Baker. Tony Strickland. Can't fix stupid. Brandon Baker, absolutely. Ross Kennedy. Rab H. Good afternoon to you. Mark Taylor. DHL. Old banger just leaving Brussels for London Heathrow. I don't know if we're going to be here, but... is little Pinky on duty tonight? Keith Cornell asking. Steve Drake, Sailor Mike. Brilliant. Paul MK, Nick McNair, Kathy Collis, Mark Matthews. Wow, just so many people. It's great. Yes, it's a Kestrel. MJB telling me. Thank you, MJB. I got it right. I got it right. It's going to pinch your hat. Ross saying it's going to pinch your hat. Will it take off or push back? Indeed. I think it'll just take off. HGC, Emmy Roulard, Nigel Warren, Alfonso, good afternoon to you. Dean Willis, flight level 370. Apparently, I think that's in relation to that 747 freighter that's coming towards us right now. Sam Beck, good afternoon. British Airways spotters, Lufthansa, Cargo, 777, heading west. Looks like it will be going overhead with you guys. Heading west. Okay. Lufty Cargo 777. We'll keep an eye out for that. Where's that coming from? Frankfurt, perhaps? Graham Bessie. Dean Willis, Cargolux 747 over Cirencester. So once she's over sort of like the Reading, I should be able to see her trails quite soon. Hopefully she won't be right over the top and she'll be sort of like a little bit north of me so we can get a side-on shot rather than a... Oh, hello. Sorry about that. Wow. That's 3 Air China jets in here right now. Let's grease that. Go on, mate. Make a little bit of noise. Yeah. Just to let you know that we're still here. So he'll come up past our position. Hey! How you doing? Keep calling out. Good afternoon, everybody watching right now. 1,700 people watching right now on YouTube. Big Trains TV, good afternoon to you. Rab H. Ross Kennedy. Let's just flick over and switch over to Facebook, see how everybody's doing over there on Facebook. Hope you're all well and keeping well and safe. Yeah, I mean, parking lots were absolutely full today, absolutely everywhere. Every available parking space in the countryside was Ramo today, folks. I've got to be honest. All the lay-bys, everything was just Ramo with cars. People walking, don't get me wrong, and walking out in the countryside. So fortunately, because they're walking through the woods and all that, they're not all walking together in big groups, maybe in couples, that sort of thing. But I've got to be honest with you, the mountain bikers, I saw some quite big groups of mountain bikers. I don't know why they... seem to think that they're, immune in some way, but does surprise me. Of course, that's not all the mountain bikers, I have to say, and that, of course, applies to people in general. You know, people gathering on in the parks and stuff like that. Saw my first lifty 777. Okay. What, directly at me or? Oh, I've got the Cargo Lux. Okay, so he is north of me. Oh, are they? Oh, okay. Flügelschaft. Sorry. Mike Day, Lufty 777, now just coming up on Ealing. Okay, so I will keep a good eye out for that, my friend. Thank you, Darren Graham. Heads up, Jerry. Cargo Lux, yes, indeed. I can hear that 777. I can hear him over the top of me, man. He's obviously not trailing, is he? He can't be trailing. Oh, if he's at 30,000 feet, that's quite low for something that's heading out that way. Right, let me just grab this. Oh, darn it, he's just come into shot. And the bleeding lampost's in the way. That triple. Right, let me know if you can see the lime green engine cowl. See if I can get a bit closer. Look at that shot, man. Let me just see if I can get a little bit more steady on that. Hold on. Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. And look, that 777. I won't get him, or will I? No, I've just got a little bit of sunshine off of him glinting, but sorry about that. Kestrel's still there. What a busy day, isn't he? Full of mices. Lime confirmed, yeah? That's a kite. Look at that for a wing. Boac. So obviously some work going on with the horizontal stabilizers, maybe the elevators, having some work carried out on them. A little bit of maintenance. Fifi Laguna, good afternoon to you. Guy Wilson. Good afternoon. Lynn Keeble. See you later, Fifi. Glad I got there. Steve Loopy Newhouse. It's not AirBridgeCargo, Steve. It's actually ex-Cargo Logic, one of their aircraft that was sold to them. Darren Graham Lee Burnett. Mazu Bay, good afternoon to you. Kimberly Bond. Jane Alder. Phil Hayward. Rob Olsen. Jeremy Carling. He's just over Slough and Langley. I think that was an earlier message. Thank you for that. Middle East Airlines sometimes bringing their A330 into town, all depending on how busy they are. Obviously, at the moment, this one is all that's required. Oh, Chris Roscoe, man. Chris Roscoe, £50. Chris, really, man. Thank you, sir. Oh, 50. Oh, man. Looks like it's going to go up now. Is he going to go up now? No, he's not. Yeah, you were right about the Lufty triple. It was literally in the track of the Cargo Lux. Yeah, crazy. Anthony Lee Wrench, good afternoon. New member David Tattersall, heard that name before. Dan the Man is a new member. Welcome to Economy, Dan the Man. Ian D, good afternoon to you. Graham W, Mike Bryce. Yep, see the green. Steve Drake, is that Russian cargo company? No, it's not. Cargo Lux are actually German, part of Lux. They're based in Luxembourg, obviously. Jorn Morton, thank you, Simone. Sam Beck, I think he saw. I swore you! Not I was the green engine. Appy, looks like Cargo Logic, not Cargo Lux. Yes, Appy, very well spotted. Still in the Cargo Logic livery. And of course, those amongst you very observant will know that the ABC and Cargo Logic liveries are almost identical, except there's a red flash, red ribbon in the Cargo Logic livery. And oh my goodness me, Kathy Collis, really? Oh, Kathy. Oh, Kathy, please, man. Thank you so much, Kathy. Oh, God. Vinnie Jones, good afternoon to you. Stephen Oxborough. Cameron Knights, Les Tankard. Oh, stop it. Dan the Man. Kiara Willis, loving the smartness of the Star Alliance. Yes, it does look smart, you know. Oh no. Yes, it does look smart. And of course, right now, folks, just a little Aer Lingus coming out there. Of course, now the Terminal 4 has been shut down. Quite how long for? We're not sure, but Terminal 2 and 5 are the operational terminals. Of course, British Airways operating out Terminal 5. Virgin Atlantic, I think, operating possibly from Terminal 3, but purely with cargo, with PPE flights. Because obviously down there. Oh, Chris Roscoe, man. Please, man. Chris, stop it. Yeah. Guys, come on, man. Come on. honestly, are some unbelievably generous people, man. Too generous. Thank you so much. Yeah, geez, Louise, indeed. Ben Gray, yes. Chris Roscoe, wow. Honestly, you know, thank you, sir. Yes, it is crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. Kimberly Bond, Katrina Ena, good afternoon. Roderick Pirry and Paul Edwards, good afternoon to you. So this will... Oh yeah, Stephen Billings saying that there was a fox. Is that our fox? Oh, let me... Did we miss a fox? Oh, wow. I tell you what, it is quite interesting. Ah, Star Alliance, who was just saying how smart that Star Alliance looks indeed, and there she is pushing back now for departure. Now this is the Aer Lingus NX long range variant 321. Saying that, you say long range, you know, is it BA, the 318? They've got a 318 that flies across the Atlantic, but to St John's, I think it also, actually no, it's been into New York, hasn't it? But bus. Come on, mate, turn and burn, son. Let's go. I'm gonna see if I can get that. Sounds like the Leap to me. Something inbound. Could get the fire up on this. Trent 7s or Trent 700s correctly. Richard Mortara, good afternoon to you. Sean Conway, Wendy van der Weg. Eva Air, 12-year-old 777. Wow. Thank you, Wendy. Nancy Dunsaucier. New member. Barry Breen. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Thank you, Barry. Of course, we get a good look at that All Nippon now. Looks like a single aisle inbound. Andrew Watts, that's a buzzard. Ah, what, the kite? Okay, I thought it was a kite. It's obviously a buzzard. Shiz, WRC World Rallycross. K-Duff Typhoons, Mr. Wright 71. George Faulkner, Sam Beck. Anybody else see the fox, by the way? See if we can get her. I think she's already fired them up, to be honest with you. Vertical stabiliser check there, look, see. Possibly ground spoilers or just a quick check. Dan the man being given a big welcome by everybody, of course. Julian Corsica, indeed. Oh dear, oh dear. Wow, you guys. Honestly, man, honestly, really. Wow. Jackie B. Well, thank you, Jackie. Indeed. It's just... So this is a little, oh, this is the, of course, it's a bank holiday here tomorrow, folks. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this long range. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Let's just buy a, let's convert an A380, yeah. Could make a great hotel out of an A380, couldn't you? Surely. I remember when I lived in America and Rene Korkatikkas tuning in from the Netherlands. Good afternoon to you, Rene. Reading out members only comments, folks, by the way. Yeah, I remember when I lived in the US, when I lived in California, and I thought, you know, on Sunset, why don't they? Because they've obviously got there's cliffs on Sunset Boulevard. Wow, look at that! That's working then. And I was quite surprised that I mean, there's a DC8, isn't it? A DC8 in Holland that's a pizza restaurant or something. That's right, McDonald's in New Zealand, old aeroplane, isn't it? But it's like an old DC-3 or something like that, isn't it? But all these, you know, I'm just surprised that I had an idea to start a restaurant called the Departures Lounge at on Sunset Boulevard, literally sticking out of the cliff, half of it. You know, slice it in half and just. It's all about the land, isn't it? It's where you're going to put it and all that sort of stuff, and the legislation and planning permission, all those sorts of things. Can't put that bloody plane there, you know. Oh, all right. Thanks for that. She's growling, folks. She's growling. Now, the smaller the engine cowl, the smaller the blade. What's that coming from the west? The more screamy it is, basically, because the noise that you're hearing is actually the blades reaching the sound barrier. The blade tips reaching the sound barrier is the noise that you're hearing. Oh, something coming from the west. But listen to this. This is the big fan blades of the RB211. GE90. Oh my God! Right, oh sorry. Stupid boy. Look at those beautiful big blades, man. Ah, or are they treads? Dyer the Fryer. Yes. Fryer Dyer. Good evening, my son. Good evening, my child. What should it be tonight then? Cod and chips, perhaps, or battered sausage of some description? Do you want chips with that, my son? The cod of Christ. The cod of Christ. Yeah. Truck's sake. Wow, that's a long run, man. What's that overhead? Kind of looks military. It's 4-engine. Oh, is it AirBridgeCargo? Right, now this is AirBridgeCargo. Oh, has it? It's got the XL Farmer on the side of it. Right, let's have a little look at that. Yeah. Wow, look at this guy right in front of me, man. Quite a tatty looking 300, it has to be said. It's got top, it's easy as ABC. Diddle 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 diddle. I reckon they can get more PPE in one 777 with its seats ripped out, entire cabin ripped out, that is, than, wow, that bird just went in flipping hot, man. Then two 200s, I think. It's definitely cooked on it. Wow, Tony Bagman, I love these comments. That was BA's first 777-300 delivered 9 years ago. Wow, this is BA's first 777-300. Incredible info, man. That's why, yeah, you guys are so cool. Knowing your stuff. Unless, of course, you're looking it up on Google. But either way, it doesn't bother. You have to find out somehow, don't you? And, oh, look at that. Something being pushed back to go into maintenance, perhaps. unless she's just had some work done on her, some on-wing repair or something like that. But anyway, going to get the full cacophony of these GE90 115B, 230,000 pounds of thrust. Who fancies a bit of that? Kevin Phillips, good afternoon. Welcome to first class. Wings served in an airline, sick, man. Oh, God. Look at the sun glinting off those blades, man. Carbon blades, ladies and gents. Here she goes. Oh, that's fantastic. Queen of the pies. Yes, yes. Write it down, Jilly, write it down. Undisturbed, beautiful sound. A little bit of brake dust. Queen of the pies. It's brilliant, man. It's brilliant. That wins it all, doesn't it? Hands down, man. Yeah. And now we're just left with the sound of the Skylark. Approach, something on approach. Tony Haynes, new mic. Interesting, interesting. Not really, Tony, to be honest with you. I was using the, right, okay, well, fair enough, but I was using a plug-in mic. Oh, look, there's another pushback. I was using I'll say it quickly. I was using a plug-in mic during the 50-day curfew. Oh! And Alitalia. Hey, Ma! But Ma! Okay, we're going to get a definite booming start-up from that Alitalia. Where's he at then? Must be over the other side of the field like. Let's Fly Away, A300 DHL. This is what is inbound now. Thank you. Let's Fly Away. Paul Andrews. Aerologic 777 passing over shortly at 35,000 feet over Oxfordshire currently. Thank you for that. I've got it. Paul M. Case, Glenn Knowles, Scott Cowell. Yeah, probably absolutely not interested, unfortunately, Scott, in terms of Boeing buying back aircraft. From what I know, I don't think they're got enough on their plate as it is at the moment. Great sound and mic, picture feed and everything, Jerry Jazzy John saying. Yeah, because I got hold of a shotgun mic. As you know, we tested it yesterday, I think it was. Unbelievable conditions compared to yesterday. Oh my goodness me. And Noel Fitzgerald just coming in there saying no wind noise, bless. Blessed are the Blessed are the no wind noise makers. Blessed are the cheese makers. Drop it, drop it. Yeah. Those old ground spoilers, man. Do the job though, don't they? Hey, 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 hey. Ah, they've pushed her all the way round now. Okay, go for that then. Don't get much. Yes, indeed. Angie Brewer. Good afternoon to you, Debbie Speller. Craig Wharton. Oh. Let's just grab ourselves a charger. Le chargier! Où est le chargier? Il est dans le bag. Bonjour maman. Bonjour papa. Eh ben Dieu. Le Valet Rouge. Oh. Oh wow. That was the actuators, I think, closing the flaps. I don't know if you caught that noise, that sort of like, well, actuator noise, sort of like winding noise that we heard just then. It's kind of what we're used to hearing on the Boeing 747, which we used to see at Manchester. I don't want to talk about it anymore, really. Vision thing. Thank you, sir. Nice post, as in lamppost. Craig Wharton, Big Trains TV, drop it. Thank you, Tab. Miles, hi, Angie Brewer. Andy White, welcome to First Class, Andy. Air Canada 787, thanks for the information. Adrian, yes, of course, great information coming from so many people. And we all appreciate it. Three, two, one, and you're back in the room. There's my Aerologic. Yep, I've got him. I'll grab him side on in a short while. Chengdu is the destination for this A330. I would imagine to probably maybe pick up more PPE. Bus, ding ding. 6, please. Probably Frankfurt bound, isn't it? That Aerologic. See the flash of yellow on her. Another airline totally dedicated to PPE flights. Great sunset lighting here. There's no better lighting than sunset, has to be said, when it's behind you. Just picks everything up so nicely. Got the China Southern Dreamliner. Oh no, she's still got the walk bridge attached. Sailor Mike. Comments are just like insanely fast, man. Looks like there's somebody up behind the first officer, look. Flat out, man. Little puff of brake dust. Yeah, she's coming out, yeah. Should make that right turn quite soon. Head out over North London. Here she goes. Okay. All'Italia. Hey, but more. John Grinham, got your sleeping bag. Stay till tomorrow. I only live 2 minutes down the road. Good afternoon to you. Kevin Carter, no 90p haters today. Hey! What a numbskull. Is that a... these guys working non-stop, has to be said. 24/7, 365, keep the operation going. See you, mate. See ya. Bless. Hey. I do like the pearlescent livery or paint scheme, or the use of pearlescent paint, should I say. He's doing it again, look. He's doing it again, look. There he is, look. I think that might be sitting. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, should I say. Blimey, yeah, look. 8:30 in the evening here in the UK. That puts it at mid-morning out there in the United States of America. Afternoon, or early afternoon on the East Coast. Still kind of morning time in the West. And of course, very early in the morning in the East. And the Asia Pacific, should I say. On the Asia Pacific. In the Asia Pacific? On the Asia Pacific. It's another airline that was that has been facing financial difficulty long before CV19, but seem to have restructured themselves possibly and had another go at it. I think this boy's going to turn and burn, or girl. Air Canada, Bandit on its way out, 3:30. Nice, here we go. Wow. Look how fast he's going, man. Yeah. What's the undercarriage tilt? What's the front wheels tilt? There we go. Gear tilts forward to... oh man, that was so cool. I love it when they do a full power departure and go up that quick. No missing about. This beautiful Bandit, the trash panda, as it's otherwise known to its crews. Mike Day, that's stunning in the light. Yes, indeed it is. Lynn Keeble. John Jackson. Good afternoon to you, John. Daniel Mack. Oh, that's not John Jackson over there, is it? I think that's JJ over there, look. Yeah, I think that is him over there. Look, he's giving us a wave, look. Yeah. Brilliant. John Jackson, good lad. Brilliant, man. So we've got a show tomorrow, folks. Again, not a massively long one, but you know what it's like. You know how it goes. We've got the A380 that the guys who flew out the A380 the other day to Manila for its C check are returning with the other one that went out there. So we're gonna film that tomorrow morning around about 11 o'clock. It's due in, so we'll be on site sort of around about 10:30 in the morning. Yeah. AM. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, I've got. Okay. Wow. That's a big change. That's a big change, man. Ignore that, folks. A330 never lets you down, man. Look at that departure. Watch for the brake dust. Watch for the brake dust. There it is. What's that, GP? So he'll start to retract the flaps and slats around about now. Daniel Mackart, Olivier Taep, bellissimo, bellissimo. Brian Mitchell. Oh no! Oh no! Is that couple having a Barney? Look, a couple of. Oh, he's obviously caught something, and he's not happy. He's not happy, is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He's there. He is there. There he is there. Yeah. They just had a bust up, those two. He was supposed to bring her home a mouse, and she's like, "Where's me bloody mouse? Where's me mouse? Oh, sorry, I was standing on a lamppost for about half an hour, and I completely forgot. Right, I'll nip out and get one now for you." Not good enough, not good enough. Go on, sling your hook. Sleeping outside tonight. Rich Bushell, good afternoon to you. Wesley Pyle, or Pile, 12:30 p.m. on the West Coast, US. Okay, 12:30 p.m. Did I say yes? In the sort of like, yeah, there we go. I was kind of right. I said morning, but that's just past morning. 3 p.m. on the East Coast. Rich Bushell saying thank you. Trisha Guy, good afternoon to you. Yes, there we are, John Jackson. It is him. Shirley Burge and Rainier Corporal, good afternoon to you. Nancy Dunsel, Mark Appleby, get one out your garden shed. Nah, man, no. My next door neighbour's cat caught a pigeon, man. Oh my God. She got a picture of it, like walking back to the house with a big pigeon hanging out of its mouth. Can you believe it? Lufthansa MD-11 heading west towards you at 30,000 feet. Heading west towards us. Let's see if we can grab that. Might get a little bit of sunlight glinting off of her, because of course at that altitude she'll still be getting the light. I'm 53 now. Oh, okay, Angie Brewer. No, don't look a day over 30, Angie. He ate Mrs. to pieces. Toronto, 3:37 in the afternoon. Jazzy John saying. Beverly Youngs, good afternoon to you. Kevin B. Scott Topley. Bit like me and Kay after a quiz. Brilliant. Brandon, we don't know about tomorrow. It's just. We've got quite a busy week, but 7:25. It'll be a beautiful sunrise arrival but we'll keep an eye on it, folks. And but just be ready. Make sure you turn your notifications on. That's all I can say. Paul MK, Jesse Jane. Good afternoon to you, Jesse Jane. Paul Hodgson, Hainan 330 on the push. I think that'll be a good one to catch. Craig Wharton, Stephen Billings, and Hammer. My old cat bagged a rat half his size. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Diesel 1313. Good afternoon. So you've not been on a plane since 2010. Wow, 2010. What are we talking about in 2010? DC-10s still flying and the likes. Wow. John Grinham, thank you, sir. Thank you for keeping me company as well, folks. Always appreciate it. Simon Hill, Qatar 777-300, estimated at 923. Harrison Fenson, good afternoon to you, Harrison. Hope you and the family are well. Timmy Toothpicks, good afternoon to you. Thanks for the bonus show. This is a bonus show, folks. It wasn't planned per se, but what's. No, this can't be right. This can't be right. This can't be right, Jelly. Can't be right. I'm not. Chris Roscoe, has he hit the button twice or something? Has he accidentally hit the button twice? Super smashing great, Craig Wharton. Mike Weaver loves the commentary. I've got two 200s from Craig Wharton there. Is that just me? Oh, Chris Roscoe. My apologies, Chris Roscoe. It goes 200. Chris Roscoe, 100. Kathy Collis, and and Chris Roscoe again. If that's a mistake, Chris, let me know, because we'll get that 200 pound newts back to you on the fly. Rab H has missed most of the show. Have to catch up later. Cathay Pacific boys, hey, they're the Cathay Pacific boys. Everyone working hard. John Jackson's off. See you, Jono. Thank you, sir. Oh, okay. New Zealand, 42.99. Portugal Holiday Villas. Thanks, J&G. Still stuck in New Zealand since March. Wow. But got tickets second. Singapore transit opens 2nd of July. Okay, so 2 days Singapore transit. Oh, okay, so he's going to Singapore, transiting for 2 days. Wow. Where you staying? That's crazy. Wow, look at that. Back in time for summer. London Heathrow aircraft look great. Evening sun. Dark here at 6, but everyone is out enjoying new normality out in New Zealand. Great to have you with us, Portugal Villas. Yeah, apparently so. Is he over the top of me, or is that going to be another one of those ones where I'm? Okay, I'm just looking, folks. I'm just looking. I can hear something. Another one of those ones where. Not trailing to start with, so that always causes a problem. She's got a greyish white belly, hasn't she? So that's going to be a problem as well. So in terms of camouflage, it's going to be really difficult to pick her out. She's not trailing. Yeah, not seeing it at the moment. Might get a little shot of her as she's sort of like. So, oh, here comes a Hainan 330. Say it, Dick. Mind that. Wow, how many people in that cockpit? Blimey. God, I love aviation, man. Still not seeing it. Is he past me now, Jelly? Is he? Gone past me now. Oh. Okay. He may be below the line of the hotel. I don't know. I don't really know. Okay, let's concentrate on this, shall we? Because this is a great shot here. Hey now. Oh, Chris Roscoe, thank you so much. And thank you to everybody for your kind donations, guys. And for your subscriptions as well, you know, for supporting the channel. Whichever way you do, really appreciate it. Great comments, great community, great support for all the members. And even people who have a fear of flying, as we get quite regularly here on Big Jet TV, feel a lot better. Thank you! Feel a lot better for watching the show. So many people since the last time we were here coming past and giving us a hoot and a wave. It's wonderful, man. It's really great, you know, to know that we have such great support. So many nice people out there. Of course, there are the odd lunatics, but they're in a very small little minority of themselves, and unfortunate. We'll show them some love if they ever came here, you know, but it'll never happen because they're just loonies. Oh, which one it goes, George? Can I keep him, George? I will love him and hug him and... All right, Junior, here we go. Rudder. See that long spooler? Okay. Here we go, look. This will be light. This will be very, very light, I'd imagine. This will go up like a skyrocket, this old banger. Mark Willis, good afternoon. Welcome to Economy, Mark. Good evening, should I? Keep saying good afternoon, but it is actually, it's evening. Very much evening. See how we go for the A380 returning from Manila tomorrow, folks. Just be aware that it might be an early morning arrival, so we'll try and update you as much as we can on that. Mark Willis. Good afternoon, Mark. Good evening, Mark, sorry. Wherever you are. Leipzig bound DHL A300. cool. He's gone up so steep, man. Well, there we go. What can we say? Your generosity, of course, folks. I don't know. Guys and girls, thank you so much. Really appreciate your everything that you do for the channel. I know that it takes two to tango and all that kind of stuff, but wow. Cannot thank you guys enough. Chris Roscoe, Kathy, and all of you guys for your very kind generosity. It's just insane. I think there's a little bit of an error there. I think it's doubled up on both of them. So yeah, Lee Russell, Jan Howarth, thank you so much. Bobby Fitzsimmons, Simon Hardings, British Airways Spotters, Qatar 777 FIFA 2022 World Cup livery due in 30 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes. We're talking about getting to the point where it's going to be yeah. Debash Smoke, good afternoon to you. Scott Topley, Sandy Humby, Scott Cowell, Karen Corcoran, Sailor Mike, Noel Fitzgerald, Rab H. Is that Noel? Is that Noel? Noel? No. Okay. Nasham Hurwitz, thanks a million. Jerry and Jilly, Diesel 1313, Scott Topley, Les Tankard, G6ZNW. Indeed, thank you very much indeed. All you folk watching all over the world. Chris Griffith, so odd seeing Heathrow so quiet. Yes, indeed it is. James Vidal, Jonathan Piles, Stuart Grimstitch, thank you for the thumbs up, folks. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the kind words, and of course, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for supporting the channel as well, and continuing to do so. Anderson James, Trisha Guy, Benji Mansell Jenkins, John Jackson over there. Wendy Van der Weg, nice to see you. Where's our man, Mikey VDA? I hope you're well, Mike, if you're watching. Kevin Phillips, Anderson James, where is it going? I think that was maybe that DHL heading to Leipzig, I think. Anderson James heading our way to North America. Maybe that was another aircraft that we were talking about. Leslie White, good afternoon. John Heelan, Anderson James. A380 will be a rarity in the coming years. So sad indeed it will be. Well, put it this way, I think that we're going to see, one carrier for sure, and that is Etihad, have announced all of their A380s are to be retired. At this point in time, Qatar, I believe, are parking up a significant amount of their 380s, as well as Emirates as well. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's an interesting one, folks. Let me just read this out quick, because I think it's interesting that you see this. Hold on a minute, blah blah blah, and all that malarkey. It was because it says here we are, saved items. An announcement from Emirates Lux Airport. After almost 2 months of suspension, the first regular passenger flights from and to Luxembourg are scheduled for the 29th of May, starting that early, folks. In a Financial Times interview, so this has got to be legit, Sir Tim Clark, and this is, I guess, by the way, this is from Aero News as well, stated that Emirates plans to deploy all its aircraft in the summer of 2022. So that basically means that I'm thinking what he's saying there is that by the summer of 2022, all of the Emirates fleet will be in full usage, and won't retire, get this, won't retire a large part of the airline's 150 Airbus A380s, as some suggested. So therefore, as it stands at the moment, looking like Emirates may be parking up quite a lot of their A380s and slowly bringing them back into service, because they spent a lot of money, folks, on their A380 fleet. And of course, Qatar, like I say, Qantas, we know that Air France is a no-brainer. That's done. Air France have gotten rid of theirs. Qantas, I don't think there are any plans for Qantas to bring anything back at this stage. But of course, we'll keep everybody updated as and when we possibly can. Today is celebrating Aviation Maintenance Technician Day, which is quite interesting. And all the hard-working aircraft maintenance engineers and tech ops crews across their network. So that's WestJet giving a shout out to all of their aviation maintenance and technician teams. And of course, if that applies to the rest of the world in terms of the technicians around the world, then of course, yes, it's a shame that it's happening now when you can't literally all celebrate together. Ed Bastian, Chief Executive Officer at Delta Airlines. Today we celebrate flight attendants around the world on the 90th anniversary of the flight attendant profession. Okay, now I don't know if that is applying just to Delta or whether that applies to globally. 90 years, yeah, be about right, wouldn't it? When cabin attendants first sort of like, or stewardesses as they were known then. Actually, I don't even think they were called flight stewardesses at that stage. I think they were. It was a terrible name, was it? Trolley dollies and all that kind of stuff. But now, cabin crew. So whether you're flying with us today, blah blah blah, with Delta Airlines. Of course, Delta Airlines announcing the retirement of all their 777s. A great shame as well. So that's about it, folks. Thanks once again. Really appreciate your company. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to get back now. Get myself some late dinner. And we'll see what happens tomorrow morning in terms of the A380. Would like to get it coming back from Manila after its C-check, but don't forget the other one. That will be out there probably for a few months, I'd imagine, before that comes back. And of course, things are happening rapidly with COVID-19 in terms of vaccines and cures. Apparently, the guys in Oxford who have created this vaccine is saying that the UK will get it first, and then of course it will be distributed around the world to whoever wants it. Of course, whether they want it or not, it's entirely up to them. That, and of course all the other stuff that's going on, we'll just have to play it by ear, literally, because it is a bit of a grey area right now in terms of, like, you know, airlines, countries opening up, airlines starting up operations. Okay, they can fly to a destination, but what about the passengers coming back into their countries? Is there a curfew? A quarantine period, and so on and so forth. But anyway, we shall see, and we'll just keep bringing you more on Big Jet TV. Don't forget, Wednesday, a military show just for you members out there. So if you're into your military stuff, we'll be bringing you some, hopefully some pretty good stuff on Wednesday as well. So look forward to that. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity, and for your happiness. Basically, great to see you all so happy. And oh, hello. Hold on a minute. China Eastern, innit? How did we miss that? Sorry about that. Okay, last one of the night then, is it? She's growling, man. This is it's full power departure, look. Wow. Oh, sorry about that. Right, folks, you look after yourselves, and we will let you know what we're going to be doing tomorrow morning regarding that A380. The plan was that it was going to come in at 11 o'clock, which kind of works for us, but 7:30 a.m. Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Oh, it's 7:32 now. So it's gone up by 2 minutes, so that's, yeah. But we'll see what happens, folks. Look after yourselves, be good to the animals, be good to yourselves, and be good to your friends and everybody. And we'll see you next time on Big Jet TV. Thanks very much for your time and your company. See you later.
Southwest Airlines, Flight 436 to Runway. Please proceed again.
Can I go on camera? Shall I go on camera? Folks, am I live, Jilly? Am I live? Folks, just thanks to Jilly, it's just come up on radar. Boeing 747 British Airways headed to Cape Town. How about that? Oh, you had an alert on it. She has, I think she's at gate due to go out. So, guys, we're going to stick around for this. And, of course, that means that we'll probably get this Qatar triple, I'd imagine, coming in as well. So let's stick around for this one. Sorry about that, folks. Not that you'll be... yeah, never leave until it's ended. You know that. Eva Air pushing back. Eva Air pushing back. Oh, we're going to get... Let's listen out for these. Sorry, folks. Oh yeah, she's turning now. Boeing said, "Oh, we're gonna get her. She's gonna." Sorry. Calm down. We're gonna get her coming up here, and her. She's gonna. Her RB211s are gonna purr. She's empty, so there's a good chance that she'll go up quick as well. Here we go. Everyone's still around. Everyone's still around. Karen Corker and Jazzy John. Luke Van Jaap, Vince G. Neil Toombs. Is that John Jackson doing a... Lawrence Cope was on EVA last October. Young at heart. He took some beating from the hailstorm yesterday. Yeah, we did, man, we did. Worth it though, worth it. And there's me talking about, like, what happens is the ice stays in the cloud until it's ready to melt and become rain, and then the cloud, old Mother Nature's like, wait, hold on a minute, son, you haven't talked about hailstones yet, let me show you some hailstones. And then it was like, yes, Karen, I did. Hands got a beating with the hailstones, I have to say. My back and hands, because I had to cover over I had to protect the monitor, the camera monitor, because I can't close the camera monitor. Wow, Lawrence Cope been 13 times to Bangkok in 5 years. Wow. Nigel Warren, come back, everyone. Here she comes now. Here she comes. And we're going to get a Boeing 747. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Oh, look at those colours in this light, man. Is that coming out as juicy as what I'm seeing on my monitor right now? Come on, Jumbo. Come on, Jumbo. Yeah. Bus. Where's that Qatar triple, Jilly? I wonder if that Jumbo's gonna... No, she's facing the wrong way to go the other side, isn't she? Here she comes now. Here she comes now. Sorry, a little bit excited. Sorry. Oh my God, look at this as well. Look at this, look. Look at it, look at that. Oh, that's the kind of shot you like. Jumbo jet. Cargolux Italia, hey! Yeah. Oh, he's holding position, so he must be waiting for Qatar. And there it is, approaching all the way from over there. Can you see the light? Hold on. There, look. It's Qatar approaching from the, slightly from the north. And here comes our jumbo, look. Oh, yeah. Oh, listen, you can hear her already. Italy. Oh, here we go. Sorry about that. Wow, that was a long run, man. Right, listen out for this jumbo. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh, baby. Listen to her. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, we miss you, Queen. Zzz. It's just us and a jumbo jet. That's all. That we got it all to ourselves, man. Oh wow, hardly any traffic, hardly any traffic on the roads, and just us and a jumbo jet. So we will get the Qatar triple landing, folks, but I don't want to miss this jumbo, so we'll let it pan past us. Oh, I don't know though. No. Surely not. Is he that confident? Is he that confident? He knows his Heathrow, doesn't he? Look at this. Look, that flight's inbound there. Wow. Aren't we the lucky ones, eh? Hey. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, that was the ultimate turn and burn as well. That captain, or whoever that is, he's a seasoned pilot at Heathrow. He knows his stuff, man. He knows. Oh, just and of course I'd imagine that the control tower were probably, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? Do you want to go now? And he's gone like, we're ready to go. Well, that's one we haven't seen before. We haven't seen that FIFA 2020 before. Is it 2020 or 2021? Or, oh, look at the bank shot. Here we go. Oh, is it 22? Right, okay, sorry. Okay, we'll just get this this last one going now. Is rare A320, and this is it. I can smell the dampness now. Not from me, that is. Talking about the tarmac. Because the temperature has dropped considerably in the last couple of minutes. Okay, folks, look after yourselves. We will see you tomorrow, I'd imagine, here on Big Jet TV. It's getting later and later. Just be ready. Just be ready from sort of like 7:30 onwards, folks. The time's going back and back at the moment, but we will be live to greet the A380 back from its sea check in Manila tomorrow morning. Take care, folks. Take it easy and have a great evening. And I do sincerely mean it when I say that I love you all. Take it easy, folks. See you later. Bye bye. And I mean it now. Bye.